stuff on Friday. I had so much fun, and I'm hearing, be bold, all right? Be bold. Don't do what you're told, okay? Make your own patterns in your life. You understand me? So it was such a beautifying thing because I didn't know what to expect at African Fashion Week Toronto, like how the grades are being thrown. Like I didn't know if I had to take it with a grain of salt or what. But bro, it was so beautiful, and there were so many beautiful divine lights, and they were there as well. And the joke is, every single one of us thought that we were going for runway for summer. However, we all got thrown into this pool of competing for the face of AFWT, which I made it to top 10. Okay, I made it to top 10, and I was so ecstatic. I didn't know what was going on. Like, bro, you know me. I'm just there to spread the love and spread the light, see? But it was crazy. The more that I stayed in my divine light, the more that it gravitated to and radiate with everyone else. And you could actually see that, and it's crazy. If you just send the love, you don't even have to send the love all the time, because bro, I'm telling you, everybody will continue to let it go full circle. But there's a few things I want to talk to you guys about, so stay tuned. All right. Hey little lovelies. Okay, let's get it. So the next day I was to perform at Fusion Lounge in When Music Meets Fashion. Yeah, and you know, I said I was to perform because my whole body crashed. And for the haters in the back, don't even start with all that drinking. For one thing, I'm an occasional drinker. However, I'm a smart drinker as well, right? So if I know my limits, I'm good. You know, I was perfect the whole night. I was chilling with my girl in the car until like 2:30, 3:30 in the morning. We were good. We were great. And I didn't even get sick. However, there must have been some type of energy interference of some sort. But then again, maybe not, because y'all already know when I came back on here, I was saying that I was energetically dealing with something. I had no fucking business probably being at that fashion show, but I refused to sit down again and some more. I'm not doing it. You're not going to make me do it. So I'm going to, you know, the Most High put this here for me. So I must be able to grab an apple off that tree. All right, this isn't Adam and Eve, my dear. Right? But everything that God put here that is natural is here for all of us, right? So imagine that. I numbed all of that pain that I was going through for about 2 weeks. I was really going through it. But I still was able to strap my stuff in that swimsuit, strap my stuff in those platform shoes that I never wore before. But you know, like sometimes you could overdo it, and I did. I guess I overdid it, but not so much, because I'm so fucking proud. I'm so proud. Okay, don't ever sit down because anybody tells you to sit down. All right, you push yourself as far as your energy levels will take you. You know, and I'm proud. I'm fucking proud. I don't care, regardless of what happened. My nigga, I am proud. All right, so say it loud and be proud. And we got more to talk about. So let's get it for reals, okay? So I'm not sure what went wrong, but I'll tell you what went right. It was really weird. It's like I woke up in the morning, I couldn't walk. I was in debilitable, like it was not like, you know, and when you know yourself and you're in tune with the earth, you're in tune with everything else. You know what is of you, you know what isn't of you, bro. This was not no regular pain. So either way, my body crashed. I just wanted to stay in the dark and sleep, and I was like, I can rehabilitate myself because I have to perform tonight. I can't not perform tonight. I can't. Like, this is Music Meets Fashion. I can't let Empress down. I can't let everybody down. I'm on the flyer, you know what I'm saying? I have to do the vendoring, I have to do the singing, and the fashion segment. Bro, I did not get to go, guys. I did not get to go. But I did let her know. I was like, I am so sorry. I had no business going to the fashion show, but I pushed myself anyways, and I guess I pushed myself too hard. And then I couldn't do a twofer. No fashion show one day, fashion show singing the next day, even though both of them were very important to me. The When Music Meets Fashion was was more like pertinent to my energy. You know what I'm saying? So either way, body crash, couldn't get up. Like, I probably couldn't get up for the whole weekend. I'm not quite sure. It was not normal. It was fucking abnormal, guys. I know my body. You know your body, so don't let no doctor or nobody tell you anything. See? Also, if it isn't in the doctor's notes, it's in God's notes. All right? God seen the enemy. God sees everything that everybody don't see. All right? And he sees you in your highest and your lowest. So continue to be that vibe. All right? Because you're the realist. So, we're going to get it again in a minute. I love this phone so much. Anywho, like, I'm very proud. It took me like 4 years, guys, like having all my babies and everything and putting their needs before me or whatever. Like, I couldn't just go and buy an iPhone or no big phone because this kid broke that phone, that kid broke that phone, or rate. And the children are the future, by the way. So I'm gonna put whatever I can and do my bestest to my bestest of my ability. Do you guys like my bracelets? They're pretty. But either way, yeah, I'm gonna make some more. Let me tell you. So I was basically by myself, like, for a while, you know what I'm saying? And then I went into the shower for the second time to heal myself, as you already know, Divinity Hour. Boom! The moment I went in there, and as I'm going in there, I'm like, should I be bringing my phone? I went in the bathroom, I went in the shower, I started to heal myself, and then my whole body just like turned into the most debilitating pain. It was like muscle spasm. It wouldn't fucking stop. I was like in a fetal position. And I was like, whoa! I just took my legs out. I'm like, yo, and I couldn't move. I couldn't move my legs. I couldn't move anything. And I'm like, this is fucking not alcohol. This is energy now, okay? Because I know, like, you could know when your mind's eye's open, all right. And how's your mind's eye open? You question the unknown. You don't sit there and listen to everything that people fucking feed you. Okay? People, women lie, men lie, but the energy, it don't lie. So it don't matter how sweet you are, who I know you are, wherever the case is. If my energy is telling me something different, you could be my man, my pitney, my mom, my anything. I'm gonna go by my energy, see? Energy. I'm definitely gonna put out that song soon. Okay, but either way, as I was in there, I heard my phone going off, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I hear the Most High talking to me. He's like, yo, I told you. He's like, why did you think you were safe enough to not have your phone? You're by yourself. I'm like, boom. And my whole point of the story is when I went out to look for it, it was my brethren. It was my brethren and his empress, like my new extended family or whatnot, from the fashion industry. And it's like, the real ones know, because I already was in hermit mode for a good 2 weeks, and people will allow me now. Like, as people used to ignore it and not realize it, but now people are noticing. Like, people are noticing when you are not around, okay? Because you are a force to be reckoned with. My real ones, my real dogs. Mind you, I realize, the more you're real, the more you continue to, what is this? Sorry, right here. But the more you're real, the more realness that is displayed in this world, the more that everybody sees. Bro, I keep talking about it. You don't have to bring that energy, just be that energy. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to prove, hey, I'm here, hey, I exist. Nah, make your existence speak for itself. All right? Make your existence speak. Everywhere you go, you glow. So that would mean you're the fucking light bulb. So that would mean that everywhere you go, everybody knows, because they radiate off that light. Yeah? Simit. Protect that light. Protect that light. Protect that light. And continue to let it ignite. And I'm telling you, off of experience, anything I'm saying, I'm not fear-mongering. I'm not trying to be a fear-monger. None of them shits. See? I'm just telling you, we're the example for everyone to sample, and I just don't want to see anybody else go through it. And if you're going through and you're like, what the fuck am I going through? I was up in energy and all of a sudden I'm down. Well, it could have been a person that you were around. It could have been an energy transfer. It's like an entity that's attached to something that they gave you. Just like, don't go making yourself go crazy overthinking. you know, because the Most High is never lazy, all right, and the Most High sees what these crazies be trying to do. You know what I mean? So just don't. I'm seeing love it, or I'm seeing love it. Love ate. Okay, love eats all the time. You know what I mean? Hate doesn't. It keeps you in sublime. Do you see the light back there? Where's the sun? Get your big ass truck out the way so I can see the sun today. Be the sun, okay? Be the sun in your life and in others' life that you choose to see. All right, shine the way, like how high and how low that you really want to be. Just do it. Be like Nike, just do it. And I speak it how's I knows it. I says it how's I glows it. All right, I have nothing to really be in fear of. I don't really have anything. I ain't afraid of these humans. I ain't afraid of these demons. What you talking about? I'm hearing angels and demons hang with us. You better get in touch with that shadow side. All right. Like, don't get people. They don't care about. Don't expect people to understand your darkness, man. It's about you understanding your darkness so that you can delve into your light. That's exactly what it's about. All right, because half the time, people, you know, like we're always talking about, don't be aware of what they do, for they're not wary of what they do. Truly, they don't. They're just going based off of their energy, boo. So I guess you guys realize I'm wearing my peacock earrings. Some about just spreading your wings and letting them show. All right. But I'm hearing something about the peacock that shows the feathers. It's all pretty and all that stuff. Or no, is it the duck? The male duck conformation are always prettier. So maybe you are diving into your divine masculine, your divine feminine. You know, you are thinking of the logical and you're balancing with the emotional. Oh, I know how that could be very dysfunctional if you don't function with it well. You know what I mean? So it's just like, if you know that you're not feeling right, whatever the case is, then there ain't no shame in pulling yourself away. There ain't no shame in working on yourself, okay? Nobody could work on you, okay? Nobody's here to fucking honor and save you. Honor yourself, all right? Stop honoring everyone else, all right? Take care of yourself. Don't expect others to take care of you. No one could take care of you better than you, boo. Yeah, that was a mouthful, but I really needed to tell you about that. Just don't let anybody tell you you can't do what you know you can do. Bro, I wasn't walking, or I was going in and out of the fucking hospital. I was doing a whole bunch of shit, and I was strutting my stuff on Friday. Yeah, I may have yeah, my body may have crashed afterwards, but yo, I gave it a good bang, and I'm gonna give it again. Ain't nobody gonna make me sit down. You cannot make me sit down, because you're not the reason why I'm around. You know what I mean? Like, how could somebody control what you do? No one could control what you do. You control your energy, boo. And if somebody's like, I'm hearing like distasteful, you know, they're causing you, you know, their heart is tainted, then just pull yourself away, because, you know, you entertain one's energy, you become a part of their entity. That's a real nigga shit. You entertain a person's bullshit energy, you become a part of that entity. And here what? The same thing for light as well. So if you entertain someone radiating positive energy, you become a part of that entity, B. And that's a beautiful thing to be. Like I was saying before I disappeared off of Snapchat, you are just as strong in your darkness as you are in light. All right. So that is why you will have the domino effect. If you know, we already spoke about that. I don't really want to go into that. But you can glow, and you can be in your shadow side, and it could be balanced. All right. Just as high vibrational you are, you could just be as high dark. So just be wary. Be wary of your thoughts. Or I'm hearing it again. Be kind to your mind, and please rewind. Oh, I also said that all to say I didn't perform, guys. So I know you see me on the thing, but I don't know. I don't know if anybody went to the Music and Fashion or whatever the case is, but I I was beating myself up for it, but why? I can only do what my energy level can too, you know what I mean? But I really wanted to go. I really wanted to go. I really wanted to represent, but when I realized how weak and how tired and depleted I felt, I was like, who the fuck is going to Scarborough today? Not this bitch. No, nigga, not. No, not okay. Right? But rewind a little bit. So, everywhere I go, everywhere you look, everywhere. It's a full house. You in a full house? You're a full house. Your spirit guides are following you everywhere. You got angels everywhere. It's a full house. If you feel like you're lonely, just know that they got you out. It's a full house. Anyways, so everywhere I go, every performance, everything you guys see me do, I go by myself. I go by, I'll post and I'll promote or wherever the case is, but I don't feel like people should be obligated, or you know what I mean? It's just weird for me at times. You see me poding, you see me promoting poding and promote. Okay, anyways, I'm mixing up my words. That's cute, that's funny. But either way, I said that all to say your energy is vibrational and radiates a lot of beings. Like people gravitate to you. They're magnetizing type of energy to magnitude. I'm telling you right now, because somebody I was thinking of for so long, the same lady that I kept posting, that is my soul sister. All right, she helped me. Last year I went to the event, Fusion Lounge, October 20th. I fainted in the bathroom. I don't know if I told you guys about it. I fainted in the bathroom after I performed, and I was out. And it was her energy that helped me. Her and my mom, but her energy that helped me. She helped break me out of a cycle of quite literally fighting for my life, and I wasn't sure what I was dealing with. But either way, that's why I feel so highly of her, and I was recording her and everything. I was just like, oh, she's so beautiful, she's so amazing, she's independent, she's radiant. So either way, homegirl shows up. I made it to the top 10, and she comes and grabs me from behind. Oh my God, Prestige! I was like, oh my God. I like started crying. I'm like, oh my God, someone's here to support me. And not because I want support or I need support or anything like that, but I was just so grateful that she was there. She was the one that was supporting me there. And then after I was done, I made it to the top 10, but I didn't make it to the top 5, and I didn't make it to the first. But I remember I was signing up for runway, so and I don't go out, as y'all know. The only time I go out is if I'm modeling, and if they have juice there, maybe after the event. If I'm singing, I just full joy and be in the moment. You are the gift, and in order to be the gift, all you need to do is be present. Be present. That is the gift. The more that you're present with what you're doing, the more you self-actualize. Okay, I'm holding my phone. Okay, my nails. Okay, I'm eating this apple. The taste, it's sweet, it's crunchy, whatever. Like it's bringing you more down to earth. All right. So let me tell you, I couldn't part from her the whole fucking night. I couldn't part from her, and she came with her brethrens, and I was not about, because I don't drink. I'm an occasional drinker, so I had a couple drinks with her, and we were dancing, and I think there was a little almost boob thing. You guys didn't see my nips though, so just get out of here. You wish. Yeah, but I noticed while I was dancing that a piece of my boob was showing, okay? And I fixed that. And I'm not humiliated of anything. I have nothing to be humiliated for, because I've embraced so much bullshit, you guys, that it was hard to ignore. I embrace me, so I don't need anybody to embrace me. I don't need anybody to be at this. It would be nice. I don't mind. It's not expected and it's not rejected, so I'm not going to disrespect it. However, I'm just very grateful. I give much gratuity for what I do, right? And when I see people there that are like, oh my God, like it's very beautiful, guys. It's very beautiful. But like I say, I be doing this for you. You'll see once I get to the spot that I've been climbing to. Also, the weather was wonky, okay? And I like to speak about it. Anybody could do this too, all right? The higher you vibrate, the more the sun attunes to you. All right, I'm pretty sure the sun is focused on this car right now. But either way, okay? after I started, when I decided, boom, because I just felt like, remember I kept channeling my mom and stuff like that, so I'm like, bro, I'm gonna go see my mom before I leave town, and I did. And what a beautiful, healing, meditative, like, yo, check on your mom, bro. Check on your siblings, check on the people who you know want to be there for you, you know what I'm saying? And don't entertain the fuckers that don't. All right, just because they're blood, it doesn't mean shit if they don't respect you. All right, if they don't respect you, they neglect you, or whatever the case is, you don't owe nobody. You're not indebted to nobody. You understand? You're not. And I know you guys are waiting to see me back on TikTok. I just got back on my TikTok. You gonna see me flocking on that. All right, but I just thought I could just drop some gems for you. All right, guys, like, just embrace in your divine you.